No worry and mouth.
If you don't mind, bring the microphone very close.
Eden, you're asking a lot today.
I know. I'm sorry. I know. It was the vegan spot. It got me very.
Check 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The hometown hero is on. Certified lover boy. The hometown hero is on. Certified lover boy.
Perfect. How about you, Rory?
Check 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Miracle Watts is the hometown hero.
Yes, she is. Yes, indeed.
Are we recording?
Yes, she is.
Miracle Watts is the hometown hero.
Absolutely.
Of Houston, motherfucking Texas.
And I'm glad you said it on air. We need to set the record straight. Miracle Watts is the hometown hero of Houston, Texas.
That is a fact.
Without a doubt.
And Lyra, I don't think Lyra's from there, but
she's the hometown hero.
She's somewhere up there.
Well, yeah. You got to start giving the hometown heroes their flowers, man.
We are sitting in real time looking at all this CLB stuff. I know you guys have the album right now, but we're living in real time looking at all the features, debating amongst each other. Who is the hometown hero? Is it Beyonce? Is it Scarface? Is it Bun B?
Trey the Truth, maybe.
Could definitely see Trey the Truth. Is it JJ Watt?
Maybe.
Is it Pimp C? Is it Devin the Dude?
I could see that. I could definitely see that.
We're just a bunch of New Yorkers.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if we don't. Paul Wall. I fuck with Paul Wall.
It's a good name. I like that.
Chameleonaire. South Park Mexican.
Listen, man. All right.
Listen, I
know.
I hang out with the spot in third ward.
I know. I got you.
I'm well versed.
No. I got you. I understand.
DJ Screw.
Okay.
Now I'm giving like real.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. I can see that.
Somehow.
I can see that. I can see DJ Screw. Rest in peace.
Listen, I know we know Drake and his love for Houston, so I'm sure he's not saying that without it being something that is worthwhile. Should we get right into that? Or should we get into Donda, or should we try to get into both?
Well, first of all, let's talk about us a little bit first before we get into the music.
I'm excited.
Yeah, man.
Music is out.
A lot of good music is out right now.
For sure.
And good music is on the way. We had who did we get last week? We got West Side Gun.
West Side Gun.
Like it.
Hitler Wears Hermes 6.
I think it was 8.
9.
10.
11.
Something like that.
666.
But yeah, what'd you do over the weekend?
I actually didn't do much at all. I didn't have an eventful weekend. I stayed and looked at your story to live vicariously through you. I got some text messages from some people I don't usually get text messages from that said, I spy with my little eye mall in Magic City.
I was definitely in Magic City. I was definitely in Magic City Monday night.
And then I tried to like con them into in like a Machiavelli way of me saying, I don't believe it. Show me a video.
Yeah.
Knowing I know you would be in Magic City. And I was just trying to get a video of you in Magic City.
I was definitely in Magic City. Went down to Atlanta for the LVRN Writers Camp.
Back to back.
Yeah, I took an artist down there that I'm helping, that I'm working with. Took it down there to sit in with some producers and some other artists and just, you know how those writer camps go.
Yeah.
Shout out to Justice. Yeah, no, it was really, really dope. Shout out to Justice, everybody over at LVRN. It was a great weekend. A lot of creative people, cool people in the same building. Yeah, it was pretty dope. And then we went to Jermaine Dupri studio.
I did see that.
Yeah.
I didn't want to jump right into. I wanted to let you tell me everything that happened before we got into.
Oh no, we just went to
my point of views of your experience down there.
Nah, we went to the studio because Daniel is Division is working with JD and Brian Michael Cox on some new music. They got some really, really dope shit coming. So we went by the studio.
If you would call that a studio, it's a compound.
Yeah, no disrespect. It's definitely not just a studio.
It's a full court basketball.
It's a warehouse.
Court.
Yeah, that shit is a warehouse. We watched the Jake Paul fight.
Okay. And, or lack thereof.
Yeah, or whatever it was, and then listen to a lot of new music that's coming. And hung out when I didn't even know until JD pointed him out, and it just sounds crazy that he pointed him out, but Webster was there with us chilling. I don't know if anybody knows Webster, the sitcom from the 80s.
I'm aware of it. I didn't watch.
I don't want to call him Webster. Emmanuel Lewis.
Yeah,
he was in there hanging out, watching the fight with us, and I didn't even know it was him until JD was like, "Yo, why y'all acting like y'all not in here chilling with Webster? Like this is all of our like growing up. This was the guy we all like watched on TV."
Because I was born in 1990, JD.
Yeah, well, yeah, there's a lot of 90s babies in there, but for me that was like that was the shit. I was like Webster, like Emmanuel Lewis, but
of course
still it's Webster.
Yeah.
So got to meet Webster, great guy, real cool. Definitely didn't expect him to be as cool as he was, but he was super, super cool. Yeah, man. And JD has I didn't know JD was vegan for 15 years.
Yes.
I had no idea. I had no idea.
I only know that this is becoming a very industry intro, and I don't like that. When I was at Sony, we did the So Def 25-year anniversary, and we were with JD for a while, and everyone knows how much I admire the flesh of slaughtered animals, and for that entire week, we had to eat vegan. And, in the beginning, I didn't like it, and I was confused because I went to like where they put all the trays of food, thinking that there was meat and things, and I was like, this feels like some unseasoned meat. And I found out it was vegan, but I did discover some stuff. Your lifestyle, I'm starting to understand a bit more. Yeah,
no, it was good, man. He has a ice cream that he's coming out with that I tried, some strawberry ice cream that was crazy.
So what's the point of vegans? Why do you guys name things after meat?
What do you mean?
When we're doing pre-production, we were talking with Eden about what was it, pork belly, but it was vegan.
Yeah, it was like.
So why would you call it pork belly? You're literally talking about an animal and part of its body.
Well, I guess that's just to give you the style. It's not the actual pork, but it's like the texture is similar, the sauce is similar to. Right.
So you do understand that would be delicious, and that is what we all want.
Yeah, well, no, that's part
but you like trick yourself.
No, that's what's dope about the vegan ingredients and dishes now is that it replicates a lot of the dishes that vegans want to move away from. They don't want to go to a more plant-based, a more healthier, meat-free diet. You can still get the same texture, the same flavor, the same sauce.
Yeah, it's like when lesbians buy sex toys that look like penises. It's like, what I thought you didn't like this.
Exactly.
Got you.
Okay. Bro, this is why they pay you the big bucks, because you know how to bring it all together and give it to people in a way where they'll get it.
I'd imagine that the lesbian would say, well, it's for the feeling, but does it have to look like a veiny dick?
Yeah.
Does it have to look like pork belly? Can you just have what it is?
No, it helps that it looks like a veiny dick. It would help. You know what I mean? It's like, listen, I know you don't like these things, but try it. You might like it.
While we're on this topic, there was some social media posts during your JD vegan experience, and it said Maul is trying, I don't know, whatever food it was.
It was, then it was strawberry ice cream.
Then it was hashtag JD's vegans.
Yes.
So would you consider yourself one of JD's vegans?
No, I wouldn't consider myself one.
Is that like Jerry's kids?
No.
Is that like Taz Angels?
I didn't ask, but I'm assuming that JD's vegan is his vegan line.
You're not, in fact, one of Jermaine Dupri's.
I'm not one of Charlie's Angels. No, I promise you, I'm not. Definitely no. Great guy. That's the legendary Jermaine Dupri. But no, I'm not a JD vegan.
Yeah, I feel like how the cult started in Georgetown was Jim Jones fans of Kool-Aid. I just wanted to make sure you didn't go into that warehouse and were joining some type of
no.
Like, ooh, the cauliflower is great here. Oh wait, JD, you want me to commit suicide with you?
No. I just tried some vegan strawberry ice cream, and that it was really good. And shout out to JD.
Always shout out to JD.
His whole vegan line that he's coming out with soon.
Some of the greatest debates of all time that you will never hear happened in that studio.
Oh yeah.
And you really start to find out what your heroes and people you look up to really think about your other heroes that you look up to. And boy, does no one like each other.
It's a lot of shade. It's a lot of like, whatever, get the fuck out of here. That type of energy. Like,
I've heard some versus talks in there.
Oh no, it was a lot of that there. But the thing about it is they all at the end of it have a mutual respect for each other.
Of course. They just know what time it is with their own craft.
And
who actually does what.
Right. And we went to Magic City Monday night. That was my first time
on a Saturday.
It was on a Monday night. But that was my first time in Magic City in years. And JD came out with us, and he doesn't even go out no more. So he came out. But the most impressive part of the night, minus the beautiful girl, it was one lady, a young lady. I'm gonna get this right. She's a performer. I'm not gonna even call her a stripper. She's a performer. And I don't know who she is, but people at Magic City, I'm sure know who she is. She was climbing the poles and the ceiling, and she was doing shit that I know that grown men couldn't do in there.
She was like Lionel Richie walking on the ceiling.
No, she was like Spider-Woman. Like, I was watching her to see how long she was going to be able to hold herself up with
she had a whole nother pole.
Yeah.
Look behind. She was the Chris Angel stripping.
Everybody was laughing at me because I'm staring at her, but I'm not staring like getting horny or anything like that. I'm staring because I'm like,
oh, it's art. No, it really is art.
I could not believe that she was holding herself up for like 30 seconds with one hand.
Wow.
No, that's core.
Hanging from the ceiling.
That's
and just swinging. And I'm like, there are men in here that work out that cannot do that.
Of course.
You know what I mean? So she was phenomenal, but that wasn't as impressive as JD still goes to the DJ booth and gives the DJ new music that he's working on to play in the clubs.
Nice.
Oh, that's really dope. But
like that was phenomenal to me. I that was like I really admired that on a whole different level.
And that's why Atlanta is better than us.
One of the reasons.
And
sure.
Justice, don't hold us against me in our debates that we always
we
have.
Still rule Hooper,
we're still better than you. But this is why Atlanta is better than us. Because that can happen in Atlanta. Yeah. And it would be fine. Yeah. And people would enjoy it and the club would continue on and they'd be intrigued. And the strippers would still dance. In New York, come on. Imagine going to Starlets with your new song. Yeah. But then being a legendary songwriter, producer, and CEO like JD. Yeah. Like I could not, like, to me, that was just a life lesson in those 10 minutes. Like just watching him go to the DJ booth, shake the DJ's hand, pass him the hard drive, play this new record. Like I was like, if JD is still doing that at the level and success that he's at, you should always be willing to do the groundwork no matter how much success you attain in life. I put it this way with Jermaine Dupri. Out of all the people that we put at that top tier producer level, right now there's very, very few out of that very few that you could lock in a room with just an MPC, no other key players, no other guitar players, no other producers, no other younger dude that he has under him, and could come out with a full record at the capacity and level that Jermaine Dupri could.
I agree.
I think a lot of other producers at his caliber, which is the top, are going to need a lot more resources than just him and an MPC and him and a keyboard. Oh, yeah. No, for sure. And, walking through the compound, as you call it, just looking at the plaques on the wall and, the posters on the floor, plaques on the floor, it was just shit everywhere. And I was just like, you almost forget how much Jermaine Dupri has accomplished in his career. Yeah. Like you literally almost forget because it's been so many years of it that you forgot, like, damn, he did that, he did this. And it was just like, I started thinking about the whole versus shit. And I'm like, I don't know if anybody want to sit in the verses with Jermaine Dupri. And once you really look at them credits. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to get on the nerdy versus part, but once you start looking at the credits of who produced what for real, I don't know if anyone's really seeing Jermaine Dupri in that capacity. No, I don't think so. I don't think that there's many, if any, that can sit in the verses and, defeat Jermaine Dupri. But yeah, great weekend, man. Had a great time in Atlanta. Again, shout out to Justice for so much hospitality. Shout out to Daniel, 85, Brian Michael Cox, everybody, man. We had a good time. That's quite the crew. Yeah. Well, I guess we get right into music then. Yeah. Let's go. We got some new music. We got some good music with what actually came out on Sunday. Donda, Kanye West. Yeah. 27 records, an hour and 44 minutes. How we feeling? So I listened to it for the first time in the car. I had a long drive, which I made longer on purpose because I was trying to finish this album in the car for the first listen. I didn't want to get distracted. I did want to give it the proper respect that I owe Kanye West for all the music he's put out before. And I really did enjoy that first listen. I can't lie. It was really fucking long. And there were times that I really did get a little bit bored. But then it did come back up. I'll start with what I liked. Okay. I liked that feature-wise, for the most part, he had everybody get personal on their verses. And just as me personally, as a fan, I always like personal verses from artists. I just who I am. Call me a fucking depressed, manic person, but I like when artists like tell me about themselves and what they're going through. So I did appreciate that because there's so many fucking features on this album. At least everyone kind of put something into each feature where it wasn't just like, well, let me put this on to put it on. Right. I did enjoy that. I think Fabio had the best verse on the album. Really? Yes. I think as far as delivery, feeling in it, the actual beat it was on, what he was saying, in the theme of the album and who he is matching that theme was by far the best verse on the album.
Okay. I'm not mad at that.
As far as
somebody told me that only Kanye West can make Lil Yachty sound like Tupac. I thought that was hilarious. But yeah, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's fine.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
It's funny. I heard the Yachty verse and I didn't really catch the Hail Mary vibes.
Yeah, yeah.
The number one feature I didn't need, Jay-Z.
Listen, can you just pan? Is this a Rory solo shot?
This is a Rory solo.
All right, cool.
Hovenger himself, the protector of all things Rockefeller. I did not need that Jay-Z verse, nor did I need all the hype around Jail Part 2 and the real Jail without the drums and all this other bullshit about the song Jail. Is it a good song? Yes, of course. It's Kanye West. Kanye West typically does not make bad music ever.
Right.
It's a good record. Is it to the caliber of Kanye West that we have to put all this fucking talk around it? No. Is it a good Jay-Z verse? Yes, of course it's Jay-Z. But to a Jay-Z caliber, no. It felt like Kanye told him, we're putting this shit out tonight, and that was like a month ago. And Jay hurried up and went to make sure that Kanye could play that at that first Mercedes-Benz shit.
In Atlanta,
did two more after. And just rapped real quick. I do like to hear Jay without drums. I like when that happens, but nah, save that.
Okay.
Save that. It's the same way I felt about Black Republican. If y'all are going to come back, wait, give me Success. Don't give me Black Republican. Don't give me Jail.
Just the verse you don't like. You don't, or the actual song.
The song is cool.
Okay.
The song is all right. I like Baby's verse on it.
Yeah.
The Baby, not Lil Baby. I didn't see what all this hype around Jail was. I know Universal held it out and the Baby's people texted and all that other bullshit I don't really believe.
Right.
But I thought it was a lot of nonsense around a record that was not one of the highlights of the album at all. I don't think it's bad, but I think there was way better songs on that album. And especially, I'm not going to go nuts off this may be the return of the throne. I love that Kanye West and Jay-Z as friends are on a speaking level and working together. I will always love that. But I didn't need this as a return. Save it.
Okay.
Become friends and really sit and work together. Don't call Jay-Z, and I don't know this to be a fact. I'm speculating. Don't call Jay-Z because you have to do a Mercedes-Benz concert in 3 hours. And
you want a verse.
And yeah. And then Jay comes in and does what Jay does because he could do a verse in 5 fucking seconds and it'd be great.
Right.
But that's not the type of return I want, especially from two friends that have not, they've had some differences. I'm not going to say they were ever beefing.
Right.
Didn't need that. So we could start on that point. Go back to the track list just because it was 27 songs and it's only been a few days. I'm not that big of a Kanye stan. As far as, here's my thing. This is a double disc. It's an hour and 44 minutes. Because it's streaming era, rarely do they break them up and do it that way. I would have preferred he'd done it that way, but if he didn't, cool. We have a double disc here. Like I say with most double discs now, chop that in half, you could add a really, really solid album as a single disc.
Yeah.
I think making this album in an arena and centering it around these shows, all these little filler records that feel like they're unfinished and are just mostly kind of instrumental or just one verse or just kind of some mumbles and shit. Save that for the live show. Don't put this on the album. You clearly made this for the arena and for that show. It shouldn't be for this album. It's a waste of our time. It should make us want to go to the show. This shouldn't. No, this is like having like that interlude music at a Broadway play, but we're watching the Broadway play. When I put this in on my car or in my headphones, I'm not watching the Broadway play.
Right.
You're just wasting records at this point. Are they bad? Of course not. It's Kanye fucking West.
Right. No, I know what you mean. Yeah,
but there's so many good full records on here that if you put this to 12, you have a crazy album.
Yeah, he could have cut some of the fat. It was some fat on the album. Again, I don't need an hour and 44 minutes of an album of music. I just don't need that. But I was, he gave a lot of good features. There's a lot of people that I didn't expect to see on this album. That was on this album. I loved Jesus Lord with Jay Electronica. I think his verse was insane.
Incredible.
Yeah, I mean, I like the album. You know what I mean? I like it. I think it's some records. I love the Remote Control. I think that's my favorite song on the album.
Remote Control is fire. That's with Roddy, right? Remote
Control? No, I think that's with Young Thug.
Young Thug, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I like the Moon record with Kid Cudi and Don Toliver.
Also, I love it. Also felt like a filler to me though. It also felt
Really?
like that would be for the show. Or if we're gonna do that, that's a specific interlude that breaks up a 12-track album. And listen, who the fuck am I to tell Kanye West how to put an album together?
No, you're a consumer.
But-
you can speak freely about a piece of art that you consume.
Pop Smoke. I think it's phenomenal that Pop Smoke is on a Kanye West album. I love that these possible streams will go to his family. Love all that. Could have been saved for something else. Don't think it made sense on this album. Now, because again, it felt like it was just placed there. It felt unfinished. It felt like Kanye was like, well, let's just put this Pop Smoke record on there real quick. It's just a lot of piecing together that didn't need. Like when you have Pure Souls, Roddy Ricch, that felt like a real record.
Yeah.
So then when you place it in between 3 unfinished joints that you literally only made or put there for the visual sense to go in between, because I watched the show. The show is phenomenal. It's phenomenal visually. And in between all these full records, they did these interludes with these songs, and it was a visual thing. You were watching what he was doing, and that was just kind of the score of the background.
Right.
That doesn't need to be on an album, a concise album to me.
Yeah, I mean, I think that what he did around the album, leading up to the album, I think he changed the game as far as rollouts and visually things you can do around your album and things like that. So it's a win as far as I'm concerned for Kanye and his team. This is definitely a win. I think it debuted number 1 in 93 or 94 countries or some shit like that, some crazy shit.
Yeah.
So it's a success, man. I think what he wanted to do, which is, push the envelope and push the needle in the culture and show that we can do things that, we could think outside of the box. We can try different things with our art and our culture. I think that's more so what he was trying to accomplish here. And I think he hit this one out the park for sure.
I think as far as, what was the last album called? Just Sunday Service? No. What was the last gospel?
God. Jesus is King.
Jesus is King.
Jesus is King, yes.
I think the approach here as far as the content, even directly from Kanye's verses, is probably a better approach. Jesus is King felt, for the most part, really like a gospel album. Which I think probably deterred a lot of his fan base away from it, because obviously not everyone is Christian, and even Christians aren't always trying to hear Christian music from their favorite rapper.
Right.
This way, it didn't feel preachy. It didn't feel like, I want to tell you, it didn't feel like I was walking down the street and someone tapped my shoulder and said, can I tell you about Jesus Christ? Have you accepted Jesus as your Lord and Savior?
Yeah.
It didn't feel that way on this album, so I have to give credit there. I thought his approach on it, even with his own personal verses, still stuck to what people would consider would be a Bible message in it, in a more relatable way. More of a hope feeling, more of a faith feeling, more of things you go through every day and how God can be interjected in those types of things. So I did like his approach on this one as far as a wider audience than Jesus is King. Jesus King was a gospel album.
Yeah.
It was good gospel music. I thought his rapping was kind of lower tier than it usually is. And I think on this one, it actually sounded like Kanye wrote most of his verses on this. And I'm not saying that as a bad thing, but I'm also not saying it as a good thing.
But for the, again, I'm not mad at the album. I see some people saying they don't like it. I'm hearing some people saying this is a classic already, and it's all over the place. But for the most part, I think if you cut some of the fat, trim the album down some. I mean, I would have enjoyed it more. I didn't need the hour and 40 something minutes of music.
Yeah, it definitely sounded expensive. Like the Hurricane record with Weeknd and Lil Baby. I like a lot. Sounds really fucking expensive though.
Yeah,
it definitely has that polished feel, which I'm not mad at. But you're making records in arena. Sometimes it makes it less relatable to a human being sound wise. That's all.
Yeah,
everything that may knock in that Mercedes-Benz arena is not.
It's not going to knock in somebody's Honda Accord. Yeah,
it's different. It's different. Like a lot of that fat and a lot of those interludes and a lot of those records, we're not going to have the same feeling you had in that arena.
Yeah.
When I'm just in my car, I'm like, this was a waste of 4 minutes on this one. So I think the full record should stay on streaming, and a lot of that fat should stay for the show because those records were built for an arena and for visuals and for what Kanye does when he tours. Yeah, which I'm sure is going to be incredible.
Oh yeah, when he tours, that Jail record that's going to go crazy.
Of course, that'll sound great in an arena.
Yeah, that's going to go crazy.
But is what it is. I hate to say I'm still going to live with it, but I am because it is 2 hours and it came out on Sunday.
Yeah, you still got to listen to it and again, I like it. It's some records on there that I really like a lot. But you got to live with it, man. Got to live with the record and see how it ages.
All right, CLB, let's get to it. I know it's Thursday now, so the people have heard it.
You want to get to that? I mean, there's other music that came out already.
Let's get to the nitty gritty. We get right after that.
Okay, let's do it.
We'll be early. I'm sure you've heard the album.
I didn't.
I'm sure it's been DM'd to you by OVO Mark and the crew.
It has not been DM'd to me.
Maul, I was just driving in the Bronx and it said, "Hey, Kingsbridge Road, Maul is on CLB." I was just there.
Hey, Fordham.
Hey, Fordham, Maul is on CLB.
The Prince of Podcasting is on CLB. That's hilarious.
That's very funny.
Nah, I didn't hear nothing yet though, man. I think I like that. I think I like the fact that I don't know what is going to be on this album.
Did the features? I like the rollout. I like going to the different cities the artist is from and saying, "Hey, city, this person."
Yeah, but people online gotta relax. Like some people, are like, "Oh, this is the most amazing thing ever." Calm down.
But I said the same thing about the Mercedes-Benz thing. And I was like, no, it's great, but he's also a billionaire and he's the only one that could do this rollout.
Yeah, it's just like, it's cool. It's definitely a unique thing. We've never seen this. But to call it the greatest marketing ever is like...
Wait till I go on Hollis Ave and say, yo, hey, Queens, my homeboy's on my mixtape. Just because I got a little bread in my pocket.
Yeah, man. It was just like, I don't know, man. But again, it's unique. It's a unique
cool.
way of...
I do like it. I'm hating, but I'm not.
In each city that the artist is from. Like, I get it. I understand. It's definitely a unique way of doing things. But yeah, no, I don't know. I haven't heard anything from the album. I like that. I don't know, some of the features in different cities is kind of like, again, Houston, we don't know who it is. Everybody's speculating on who it may be. I'm going to go with Trey the Truth, or I might even say Scarface, maybe.
I would love for Scarface to be on.
Yeah.
But again, I'm sure Houston's going to tell us how ignorant we were, and everyone knows exactly the Hometown Heroes. But,
yeah.
Do you think, though, the amount of features, because this has been a lot of billboards, and some of them have had like 5 names on them.
Yeah, I just think that's where we are now, Rory. I think we just, it's this. We're gonna start to see a lot of features on albums because everything is streaming. Everything is, artist names and click, and people want to. So that's the game now. I think that we're gonna see these albums that people are putting out. It's just gonna be feature heavy for the foreseeable future for sure.
Yeah, but with artists like Drake, though, I can see that with streaming. With other artists, yes, it helps to have features because if you can make them an actual clickable name on your shit, it goes on their Spotify page too. Like that makes sense to me with a lot of artists. Yeah, let's get primary feature. Let's make sure that anyone that loves Masego, let's have Masego be our feature, and all Masego's fans are gonna see when that feature's uploaded because it'll be on his page. Yeah, does Drake need to do that?
No,
of course not.
Drake can literally say. He could have put a billboard in every city with just a countdown to the album coming out, and that would have been just as great as marketing as this is. I've
seen, just because I love watching the Kanye and Drake fans go back and forth. The Ye sexuals and the Drake sexuals just go at each other. Like it's worse than the gay pride parade in Staten Island.
Yeah,
like, it's just it's a terrible fucking back and forth. I saw all the Drake stans say, hey, we love Kanye, but we need Kanye West. I don't need Kanye West plus 27. I like a Kanye West album. He shouldn't rely on features. Kanye West is a god. Kanye West does not need his album to be carried by features. He don't need all those features. He's Kanye fucking West. Now I'm going to watch them move the goalposts for Drake. Again, I haven't heard any music, but I've seen about 25 fucking features named in every major city in the country. And in Nigeria.
I mean, I think him having...
Who's going to move the goalpost?
Him having Yebba on the album is great. I can't wait to hear that.
That's the number one feature I care about.
Yeah, I cannot
I was hoping it was the Yebba I'm thinking of.
To hear that. That, to me,
That's certified lover boy.
Yeah.
I'm a cry.
Yeah. The Yebba feature is definitely something that I'm definitely looking forward to hearing. La Russell.
And I don't think Yebba's from Memphis. I think she's from like a city in Arkansas called Memphis.
That's hilarious.
I'm really not making that up.
That's hilarious.
Because my man's found Yebba and yeah, I'm not bugging. Memphis, Arkansas.
West Memphis, Arkansas.
Yo, Drake got to do his Wikipedia's better.
That's funny. Hey, Memphis.
Memphis in there going,
and Yebba are on CLB.
Why couldn't Arkansas get the billboard?
Yeah, send a billboard to Arkansas. Yeah, send a billboard to Arkansas for Yebba, man.
Why Little Rock?
But that was dope.
Why couldn't the Clintons put that up?
I didn't see this feature coming. This was definitely caught me by surprise, but I definitely want to hear that. You're
gonna call me corny. This is probably for me as an R&B fan, the most anticipated feature I've ever had with Drake before.
Yebba? Mm-hmm. I'm with you on that because I definitely didn't. This was like out of the blue. I didn't see this happening.
More than the Static Major and Ty Dolla shit when he released that Scorpion track list. Mm-hmm. We saw that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this. Hopefully, they did this right. Hopefully,
they didn't do the billboard right.
Yeah, no, she's from Arkansas, so that was wrong.
Giveon and Drake. I may shed a tear on that one. Yeah, but he rapped. He rapped, and most people thought that was Saba. If I get an R&B certified lover boy, Drake and Giveon,
that could be hard. That could be hard.
Giveon said,
"So you want more?
The balloons are deflated like him."
Yeah. So
that's want the more? Only person that could write with Drake on that sad
depressed. Yeah, for sure. You want more? You don't want any rapping from Drake on this project.
Well, I said almost a year ago when he announced this that I thought Certified Lover Boy was going to be an album full of straight rap. It would just be rap, nothing else. I take it back once I see all these features, but at this point, I need Drake to rap. Rap on the intro, rap on the outro.
Okay. Keep the streak going of intros with crazy bars. I'm not mad at that.
Because he's pretty high on that list. Whether I know everyone I've seen arguing all week if Drake is really hip hop. His intro game is much higher than a lot of y'all favorite rappers. But
Drake should take this CLB on tour and he should take a page out of Teddy Pendergrass's documentary and make this a women's only tour. Like only women can come to the arena and see this show. Well, I mean, as a straight white male, I kind of feel like I would be discriminated against if that type of practice took place. Well, and I actually feel I feel a bit like a victim if Drake would do something like that. I'm not allowed to come somewhere because of who I am. Yeah. Who the fuck do y'all think y'all are? Yeah, no, you're not allowed. See, you see how it feels. Like, you don't like that, right? Drake could certainly sell out the same way he does with arenas. Would you feel me? Absolutely. And that would cause all fucking Fox News would lose their mind. It'd be great press. Yeah, it would be amazing. I could just already see those commentators. Yeah. Look at these racial practices. Like we're talking about gender, sir. Yeah. This is a gender. It's all the same. Yeah. Yeah, I think he should do that though. But yeah, man, these features are interesting. And I just think that Drake is an asshole though. Like he didn't have to release his cover art Monday after Kanye came out Sunday. It's just like, do you think that's really his cover art? Do I think that's his cover art? I mean, it's Labor Day weekend, and that's not for women on they're not. No, Labor Day weekend is not to celebrate people that have been in labor. I know. It's people that did labor. I know. And West Indians. I know. But it's still like Labor Day. Listen, man, I don't write these. It writes itself, Rory. I don't write this. Like, this is just what the universe handed me today when I came in here. And I'm giving it to you live on air. Like, I absolutely hated that cover. And then I hope that's not the cover though. Who's the artist that they said did it? I don't care who the artist is. Damien Hirst. Damien Hirst they said did it, and I was like, all right, what does that mean to me? I still think you can't put a cool artist name next to it and think I'm gonna like it. Yeah, this is not. All right, for all the people that love this Drake cover, do we owe Game an apology? Because Game really got the pregnant joints. Yeah, this is just an emoji. He really had pregnant women in the studio. Like, for sure. Because he was born to rap. Exactly. The same way you said, you thought it was ill with Labor Day. Come on, man. You never realized you was born to rap. No, I wasn't born to rap. No, I know I wasn't born into rap. Oh, yeah, I was born into rap. But, I hope this is not the official artwork. I hope this was just something to just get the internet to do what it did. Yeah, I hope this isn't the official artwork though.
Do you think Drake has put himself in a position as such a pop star and as the biggest artist in the world per se, that he can't take any risks anymore? Or has he really taken risks? Because all the things, and I don't want to upset the Drake fans by complimenting Kanye, but I will. Kanye, his entire career, has taken risks in how his sound was going to be. 808s and Heartbreaks was a risk, and it paid off, and that deemed a lot of Drake's sound. Yeezus, whether you like it or not, was a risk. You're the biggest artist in the world, and you're making an album that doesn't sound anything like what's going on right now. Again, he got safe. He went back to being safe, and that's why Ye sucks so much. And Donda, I wouldn't call it a risk, but I think making a Christian album like Jesus is King before and sticking to it with the Donda thing is still a bit of a risk to some degree. Yeah. As one of the biggest artists. Has Drake taken much risks, and can he on this album? Because he has such a large fan base that he has to cater to each time. And I know Ye does too, but Ye's fan base knows that he's going to take risks and say outlandish things no matter what.
Yeah, if you comparing the two artists and asking, who's the risk taker, it's definitely Kanye. I think, not to say Drake plays it safe, but he plays it safer than Kanye does. But again, we don't know what this music sounds like on this project. This is something that he's been working on for a long time. And again, we just gonna have to wait and hear it. Like you said, we're talking in real time, so we haven't heard it yet. But to answer your question, no, Drake doesn't take the risks on the Kanye level. No, I don't think in his music. I don't think he does. I think what he does is, he's great at introducing the next sound or the next wave to, making it more popular. I think he's great at that. He's great at, pulling artists up that are on the up and coming list and giving them a huge look. I think he's great. He does that a lot. Like he has La Russell on his project, which is,
Was that true?
La Russell? Yeah, La Russell's on this project.
He definitely is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if he just like Photoshop.
No,
I fuck with him. I wasn't sure. I scrolled past it. It was a joke.
Listen, we're going by, it's a billboard in Vallejo, I guess.
Oh, fire. Well, I think he's a great rapper.
Yeah. No, La Russell is crazy. So things like that Drake does that I think is you can call that a risk. You can call that a risk giving a feature to an up and coming artist,
I suppose.
You know what I mean? But you're talking more on a bigger scale as far as like sound and,
Yeah, I feel aesthetic. Like should we require our major artists, like our artists. I don't want to put every rapper in that category. And not to say rappers aren't artists. I want to make that very clear. I'm talking about the artists that have the ability to completely change sound. A lot of rappers feel the need to stick with hip hop, traditional hip hop shit. Artists
Drake has changed sounds.
Oh, for sure. Drake, no, he definitely has.
Yeah. And
he doesn't have to stick to rap, and we know that to be true.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he has the ability as a singer and as a rapper, and someone that has a fan base that doesn't expect him to stick to just rapping.
Mm-hmm.
He can take risks on sound. Great. I think he sort of took a risk with Afrobeats. I won't say he took a big one, because Afrobeats was already on its way.
Yeah.
I love that he shined light on it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I just feel like with where we put the Ye's and the Princes and those people, I think we should have our artists take more risks with sound. That's all.
I'm not mad at it because sometimes that shit can be forced. You know,
very true, and it could fail.
Yeah, like it's.
But that's the beauty of risks.
Yeah, no,
and what makes them so great is that it didn't fail.
Right. No, I get it, but I mean, I just don't know if it's different risks. Like, it's different level of risks, and I think that the risk that Drake takes is, he's willing to take a sound that is not as popular yet and make it popular. He's able to take artists that aren't as popular yet and make them popular. And I just think that's what he does. I think he sticks to that. He's not going to do nothing that's too far out of his wheelhouse. Like, he's not going to, Drake is not going to run around with a mask on the Cannes Film Festival and stuff like that. He's not going to do that. That's just not who he is.
No, I don't want him to do something outside of who he is, but I think he has the ability now with the fan base that he's grown and how much leeway we would ever give Drake. He has leeway to fail.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. For sure.
He has plenty of room to go try some shit that's not going to work.
For sure.
Like even to the point when I remember he was, whatever interview it was, I think it was with B. and Elliott, saying that 40 has always told me, yo, why don't we just make the classic rap album and do 10 records?
Mm-hmm.
He even said it on Sandra's Rose. Do a classic that's just 10 of these. Like he didn't even want to do that because he was saying I have so many fans that I have to cater to and not everyone loves the rap shit. Oh, take a risk. It was just a straight rap album.
Yeah.
Your fans will probably like it because
really
they love
risk.
you.
Yeah, and I don't even know if that's a risk.
What I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's not.
That's not even a risk for him. Like, who wouldn't love a full Drake rap album? You know what I mean? Like, that's like, he can rap. He's really great at rapping. So it's like, you know, we definitely want that. I don't know if that's a risk, but you know, I'm just anxious to hear the music. I hope this isn't the cover art again. I'm gonna keep saying that. I hope not. But yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting to see. It's gonna be interesting to see these what the next week looks like.
Well, listen, before we got Donda, before we got the release date for CLB, we got Baby Keem and Kendrick. Somebody dropped music.
How do we really feel about that record?
It's cool.
Okay,
I'm gonna give it a solid. It's cool.
Okay,
I enjoyed it. It didn't make me stop in my fucking tracks. I really like Baby Keem, and I think he has an extremely bright future.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to a full project from him. Yeah. Kendrick's verse, I liked it. It wasn't the stop me in my tracks that I would usually expect from Kendrick when he comes off a hiatus. I think he addressed some things that were cool. I enjoyed it. I will say that. But I kind of wanted to be stopped in my tracks.
I like it. You know, again, it wasn't nothing that I thought was like incredible or, you know, amazing. Like it's good rapping. It's really, really, really good rapping. The production, you know, the energy and everything. Like it's refreshing. It's definitely something that we weren't expecting to get, and you know, we kind of got it and was like, oh shit, okay. But I just think sometimes people just get ahead of themselves with these, you know, the shit they be saying online, and you know, it's like everybody just relax, calm down for a second. Like I get it, but you know, just
Kendrick purposely added Keem at the end, and aware of the times, and I think this record came out in perfect timing with Donda because he said, yeah, Kanye changed his life for me. I'm an old school Gemini, and Keem coming in saying, let me jump in this bitch. Smoking on top 5, stop playing, I'm that guy. And then Keem came in saying, number 2 is DMing my bitch. I just think I think Kendrick's verse was really a warning shot to everybody else but us. I think everyone that knows about this verse and really took it as, oh, okay. This wasn't really for us to me.
No,
because who would number 2 be?
I'm not.
I think he has an album out today.
Yeah, I wouldn't throw any names out there, but
Drake.
I'm saying I wouldn't throw any names out there. Yeah, I mean, listen, I get it. It's Kendrick, one of the greatest rappers that we have.
I don't think Jay-Z is DMing Keem's bitch.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either. But you know, I get it. I understand.
I
but
think
I'm
there's
just
a lot of shit here.
I wasn't as blown away by this record as I thought I would be.
And I don't think it was for us as far as Kendrick's part, because the beat changed everything. Keem's part is more of like the up-tempo, you can play this outside type of shit. Kendrick, beat changed, he starts rapping. I think every last line in this is a subliminal to the people that know what he's saying. And it's not subliminals, and it's not one of us as a fan.
Yeah, no, it's subliminals in there.
It's a lot of things going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, for sure.
Listen, that's all I took away from the Baby Keem and Kendrick shit was Kendrick knows everything, and he's coming back on some energy that is of control, and it's not so much, hey, you guys are my friends, but I want to beat you guys.
Well, Kendrick
I think this is a very angry human being, and not in an angry like in real life, an angry rapper.
Yeah. He's been wanting smoke for a while now, though. I think Kendrick has been sitting at the park with his basketball, waiting for somebody to come to the park and play him one-on-one.
I agree with you. And I feel like Big Sean is the only one that's sort of stepped up to the plate on that. I feel like everyone else has ran away from that smoke.
They went to the other park?
They did. They said, I don't even want to play with like.
Yeah, I don't like these rims.
I don't even like this.
That's always the go-to. Yeah. I don't like these double rims. No, I don't like double rims, man. I can't play
I don't like double rims.
No, I hate double rims. No.
Everyone has ducked the smoke. And do we know Kendrick to even be battle tested though? That's why I'm just curious why everyone runs from the smoke with Kendrick.
Well, as another artist or rappers, they know like who's who. They know like you respect each other's pens differently when that's what you do when you're a rapper as well. You hear records, you hear flows, cadences, entendres, and all of that, and you know like, oh, nah, he gets busy. So you try to avoid that, and because you don't want to, that could definitely tarnish your brand.
Listen, man, Big Sean came out and said, I don't care who is who with the whoop-de-whoop, all that asthma attack shit. When I rap it back, don't even know what the fuck you said. Like, you ain't really say nothing at all.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I don't think that of Kendrick. I'm just saying,
no,
I don't understand why rappers
you should jump in there. Though.
Me?
Jump in there.
I think I'd be a worthy opponent.
I would support.
Wait, do you think Keem was maybe talking, like maybe I'm...
Are you number 2?
I'm the GOAT? I'm number 2?
Who you DMing?
I don't think I've DM'd Baby Keem's girl or Kendrick's girl.
Let me see who you DMing, man. I need to figure this out, because if that was a shot to you, that's going to change everything for me. Then I love this record if that's the case. I
feel like Reason or Punch would have told me if it was about me, but maybe they're in on it too.
Yeah, I don't. I think you safe this time. I don't.
Do you think maybe they know my Finsta and it was from my Finsta?
They might. They might have figured you out.
Do you have a Finsta?
No,
I don't. God, thank God.
I don't. I
would have like really judged you.
No, I should though. I need one. I actually might need one.
To add money bags from a different account?
No, I wouldn't. Of course, I wouldn't do that. I'm giving myself away if I do that. But no, I think I need one though.
What would your emoji be from the Finsta?
I don't know. Maybe.
The world map. Pick your place, babe. Well, I'm trying to give you ideas.
Who's talking to women like that? Pick your place, babe.
You'd be fucking surprised.
I would be.
You'd be fucking surprised.
And it might work.
Listen, I'm friends with IG chicks, like actual real friends, not like trying to sleep with.
No, trust me, I know.
A lot of y'all are nasty as fuck. And y'all are fucking weirdos.
I've seen some of the DMs, like, and they've handed me the phone.
I don't ask to see.
No,
they can't wait to show.
Yeah, no, it's nasty out there. That's why when I get in the room with some of these guys, I look like.
That's why I think Keem's saying, bro. I know, like I seen the DMs.
Yeah, no,
you should be scared.
I get it. I definitely get it. But again, I wish a rapper would. I like the record. I wasn't as blown away as the internet seemed to be about this record. But I like the record though. It's nice. It's definitely like
preserve the moment.
Top level rapping for sure.
It is what it is. As far as music, I mean, West Side's we didn't get fully into.
Great project.
I don't really know what to say about West Side albums anymore.
It's a great project, man. I
think he makes the best actual albums out of the whole Griselda crew. Yeah, it's not a slight because they all make amazing albums, but the way West puts albums together is it's kind of on the Donda shit. It was ironic that they came out around the same time because West just kind of lets features be like, he's perfect at making sure the feature is the star of each record. Yeah. Putting on talent that you may not know about. Not that Donda was that, but West Side always does that in such a great way and continues to make a similar sound, which is the Griselda sound new every time.
It just conductors all over that album.
They spazzed.
Stove God.
Where is the album?
Yeah, he's definitely one of my favorites for sure. Yeah, that West Side album, man. I didn't hit him yet, man. But I meant to text him and just tell him like, yo, listen, man, he's definitely in a groove that's just like it's just fun to watch.
Yeah,
he's in a groove, man. And this project is up there with probably one of his best projects to me.
I almost text you on Friday morning whenever I listened to it when I was driving of like, yo, can he just make a whack album?
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. It's just this.
I hated to be that guy, but I was like, no, can he just make a whack album?
I know what you mean. It's just because when you think about it, he's not really, he's not doing too many things differently from project to project. Maybe working closer with different producers, maybe.
Still sounds different to me.
But yeah, but it's just like it's still a different vibe. The bars are more current. But you can't lose with that, with the formula. West just found a formula that's just, it's working. He's working it, man. He's working his formula, and this is another project that I think people are gonna have to look at and respect on a high level.
No, man, I keep up. Osama wears Kith. I know all that shit.
Saddam wears Burberry.
We could go on for a long time with this. Joe wears Amiri. You teed it up. What the fuck you want from me? Everyone's over it. We're fine.
Yeah.
Anyways, I saw that Kid Cudi got a billboard in Cleveland, and I feel like
Kid Cudi's from Brooklyn.
We're allowed to claim Kid Cudi, I feel like.
Kid Cudi is from Brooklyn, man.
Cudi is from the same block as Sean Price, in my opinion.
Yeah, Kid Cudi is from Brooklyn. I get it.
Respect to Cleveland. We love you.
All respect to Cleveland. But Kid Cudi is from Brooklyn.
He is.
He's from Brooklyn.
So, yes. Bushwick.
Yeah.
Kid Cudi is on TLP.
Yeah. He's definitely from Brooklyn.
Was there Toronto billboards? We don't have to rehash. I just want to make sure we hit it.
I don't know, but I hope Drake has some of the Toronto classic R&B acts on this album. I would love to hear something from Glenn Lewis.
Hey, Scarborough, Cardinal officials on this one.
Yeah, Cardinal. You know what I mean? Like,
I said that's so American and white. Cardinal official.
Cardinal official.
The official Cardinal. I'm Catholic.
Yeah, get Glenn Lewis on there, man.
I love Glenn Lewis. And don't you forget.
Tamia, I think Tamia is from Toronto as well, too.
She is?
If I'm not mistaken.
She is.
Get Tamia on there, man. Get some good Toronto R&B on there. Speaking of Canada, Belly's album.
Phenomenal.
Really good project.
Has some really
good project.
I know we talked about it right before it came out, obviously, but Belly shit is really, really good. Front to back. It's like got content and shit you can listen to in the car.
Yeah, that Die For It record with
the best compliment I think I could ever give an album.
Yeah, that Die For It record is crazy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like I like it every time. I like it more and more every time I hear the record. It sounds like a fucking the new soundtrack for a new Batman movie or something.
Yeah, because I can definitely see that.
I get Batman vibes whenever I hear Die For It.
Weeknd and Belly make like movie soundtrack type of records.
Yeah, their records sound just like big scores.
For sure.
That's what it sounds like.
For sure. Wow, I took a quick break. Versus Fat Joe, Ja Rule was just announced. I think it's a great fucking matchup.
I can smell the do-rags now. There's going to be a lot of do-rags in the building.
Hopefully with masks on.
Yeah, you just turn the do-rag around and wear the cape over
I'm
your
sure
face.
everyone will have Vax cards in there for sure.
Oh, yeah,
with the same name.
Yeah, handing them out front. Don't worry about it. Selling them right there on Madison. Don't worry about it.
It's going to be the same guy.
Yeah.
All 30,000 people.
Absolutely. Get your Vax card right there on Madison.
Yeah.
Where it's all good.
Buy it all. I think it's a great matchup. I don't want to get into a Fat Joe Ja Rule debate. We can save that. But I do think this is a really, really good matchup.
Yeah, this is dope.
We've talked about this one in the past.
This is dope.
Another win for New York City.
Just going off of just right now, throwing it out there, I got Rule.
I'm biased, so I was gonna go Rule too.
I love Fat Joe, but I got Rule on this one.
Fat Joe, it's been a long career.
Oh no, for sure.
One of the best beat pickers ever.
Fat Joe, it's funny. Fat Joe had his store years ago when I was in elementary school and on 3rd Avenue in the Bronx. He had a store called, I think, Halftime with Fat Joe. And Fat Joe himself actually sold me my first pair of Olafs. That was like the basketball shorts that we used to wear. He actually sold me my first pair of Olafs. Yeah, no, I forget sometimes. But you know, it's just the age gap. I don't know if you knew what Olafs were.
I know that.
But Fat Joe sold me my first pair of Olafs out of his Halftime store in the Bronx years ago. That might have been like 90, I want to say 93, 94.
Ja Rule had moved out of Queens by the time I was 11.
Yeah. He was no longer there?
Maybe younger.
Oh man. But yeah, this is gonna be dope.
This is gonna be really good.
This is gonna be some big fucking records that night. I'll tell you that.
No, for sure. Anyways, outside of music, let me run down what did happen. We never got into. Let's go back to our topics we forgot about. OnlyFans is back.
Yeah, that was they had a hiccup. They kind of gave us the pump fake and we thought it was over. And I think they sat down in the boardroom and said, "Hey, we can't lose the TNA yet."
I just need to know what their plan was. Like, what did that meeting go by? What was that board meeting?
Somebody was like,
"We're sick of making money."
Yeah, and somebody was like, "Bro, if we get rid of the TNA, we don't have much left here."
I'm talking about with the announcement. It probably went through 30 or 40 approved people to say, "Hey, we're no longer going to allow all the people that create income for us on our platform anymore."
Yeah,
without a plan.
Yeah, I still don't understand what that was about. I don't know if it was some new guidelines that may have been handed down. I don't know I don't know. We didn't understand it when they announced it. We didn't know what they were gonna do. Like, okay, so it's just gonna be like artists like showing us their tour buses now. I don't care to see that.
There's other paywall companies that don't have the stigma of OnlyFans already that you guys are not gonna beat. So
yeah.
Listen, man, just throw some pussy up there. I understand why you guys don't have a real app.
Don't change a game in the ninth inning.
I don't understand why they haven't leaned into it more.
Yeah.
Like what's wrong with just accepting that women are going to pop pussy and pay you a hefty percentage in the process?
Then you just give everybody like a week free trial to just run through OnlyFans and see everyone's page and profile and videos for like a week.
They reached out to us. Like once we started our podcast, they reached out to us with content. They were very polite, very nice. Just guys, I'm sorry, you have the stigma. Like if Maul and I release an OnlyFans,
yeah,
they're going to be thinking that Maul and I are going to be doing some really weird shit
nasty
on there.
Things on OnlyFans.
And granted, I think we both have nice feet, but I just don't think that's our calling.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely not angling my feet.
And it's
on
not
OnlyFans.
for me to say that your platform isn't for us. I'm a subscriber. I'm a consumer.
Yeah.
Let me just be a subscriber and consumer. I don't need to give the world.
Yeah. No, I definitely won't be on OnlyFans. But again, I don't know what that whole thing was about, but it seems like things are back to normal, and that was just a hiccup in their infrastructure. I
saw a lot of different companies try to capitalize on that. So a lot of chicks announcing some weird, like, instead of OnlyFans, like only me and my crew.com. It was very interesting.
Nah, chicks started sending them "Hey Big Head" texts, and they took them back 2 days later. Like they stopped responding. It's
he was popping for 2 days.
Yeah, it's like OnlyFans is back. Like you thought it was over.
Well,
yeah.
Has a chick ever shared her OnlyFans content with you, like to get your suggestions or like to pick which one? How do you go about judging that? Are you one of those honest people? Are you more of like a pitchfork where you'll be really critical and tell her certain things that she could change and needs to do for the art of it, or are you more of like maybe a complex where it's like, oh, this was the greatest thing that ever existed?
No. She used to send me pictures before she posted them on her OnlyFans and say, "Is this too much? Is it?" Because she wasn't doing like nude stuff. She was,
so she was a waste of fucking data.
No. She has a nice shape.
She has an Instagram.
Yeah, she has a nice.
She's
shape.
One of those.
Listen, she made a lot of money. But she didn't want to get too, revealing. She didn't, is this showing too much butt? Is this showing too much cleavage?
But it's for the fans.
I know. Listen, man, she made a lot of money without taking her clothes off.
So you weren't one of the. You were a yes man.
No,
you weren't honest in the crew and saying this is.
No, I was very honest.
The fans aren't going to appreciate this.
No,
they go to your Instagram for this. I don't need to see your knee.
No, I was very honest.
Paying $13.99 for this.
I let her know that you can show a little more cheek right there. That's okay.
You tried to help with
I tried to help. Come on, man. The streets got to eat. You know that.
She got to eat.
Yeah,
she got to show more than that.
She's part of the streets. Yeah, exactly.
That's the beauty of OnlyFans as far as subscription based. You really have to pay the first month to even find out.
Yeah.
You be looking at a chick's IG page like, nah, I can't see her busting it open. I think she's just gonna give me vacation pics that she's not posting here.
Yeah, but the thing is, you get the private DM and back and forth. You might get a nude in the private.
I'm not doing that.
I mean, some guys score like that. If you spend enough.
No, I get those DMs because anytime you subscribe to a thing, they can DM you.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm a sucker. I don't fall for the baby. I've been thinking about you all day.
Yeah.
Like, do you want to see this?
Yeah.
We've never met.
Do you want to see this?
We don't know each other.
They be asking you if you want to see it.
Yes. And that like they took the picture of me.
Yeah. You look like you fall for the "do you want to see this?" You like, yes, I do.
Not on OnlyFans, but I've fallen for it.
Oh man, the internet is a
I've
weird
definitely
place.
fallen
Man.
for it.
It's that's a weird place.
In the DMs too, I've fallen for it. Oh no, let me see it. But I think it's a simple question. Like
it is a simple question.
Okay,
yeah,
let's see it.
Sure, I'm not doing nothing else. I'm just home watching Sports Center.
If I don't like it, then I'll shut my phone off.
Asking a man, "Do you want to see it?" is hilarious.
But
Yo,
why?
you want to see it? I'm gonna start asking chicks if they want to see it.
Don't no.
We gotta turn the tables.
Don't do that.
We have to turn the tables.
No, it's a double standard that
No,
we can't do.
I'm talking about women that not just random women, bro. You should not ask a random woman.
No, I just want to make sure you're not advocating that men should go out and ask strange women, do you want to see it?
I'm talking about women.
I'll knock them out myself.
No. I'm talking about women that you know that you have a, some type of rapport with already.
Oh yeah, I would say, do you want to see it?
Yeah, do you want to see it?
But then I got to get like.
If she says what, you were like, it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But then are you trying to surprise her with something else that's not what we all know is
just
it?
send her something totally different.
Like Baisley?
Yeah. Send her Baisley doing a trick. Why not? Fuck it, man. Go for it.
What if you want to send her it though?
Oh no, I don't ask.
We to women that you know.
Yeah. To women that to women,
man.
No. To women that come on. Do we have to keep saying that? I'm not sending.
They kill me for continuing to say it.
I'm not sending a random dick pic to a woman that I do not know. That's not happening. No. But no, to women that I know,
I'll ask what you're doing, and when I know you're in a public spot. If you would have said, "No, I'm at home chilling," I wouldn't have sent it.
No,
I know you out at work,
that's when you got to add the little like the sparkly glitter effect, but you got to rub the picture.
The fact that you know how to do that, I'm judging you.
I'm a pro at this.
I still don't even know how to do it on the receiving end.
Oh, come on.
I be sitting there playing Etch-a-Sketch, like, what the fuck is going on? I can't get this shit.
Nah, you got to put the picture.
I be scratching that shit like a lottery ticket.
Yeah, that's how it
I get a quarter.
It's a jackpot.
I put a quarter on my phone, like
it's a jackpot. Exactly. That's how you got to rub it. You got to rub all the glitter away.
Make them work for it.
Yeah, make them work for it, man. But that's when you send it when you don't even have to ask if she's in public or not. Just send it like that.
No, I like to know.
No, just play yo. She says good morning. Hammer pick. What you doing? Hammer pick.
But like women's nudes are beautiful because women's bodies are beautiful, and gay men would say that. Any people on earth would say women have beautiful bodies.
Absolutely.
People that like dick and don't like dick would say that dick pics are kind of fucking gross.
No, but
there's nothing that attractive about just a dick.
No, you got to jazz up the background though.
Oh no, I've tried to get artsy with my dick.
Yeah,
pics.
You got to have like the
dress
art
it up a little bit.
Exactly. Come on, Rory. You're a pro at this. You know what you're doing, man. You know what I'm saying? Clean up the living room, get everything nice. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know. I think my dick is on Reddit at this point.
No, my shit is Reddit, edit, vetted, embedded. My shit is everywhere. I know that for a fact.
That shit is on AIM.
Whatever. Have a blast, man. It's all good.
I don't know how we got on that tangent of OnlyFans. Maybe we should start an OnlyFans.
Shit, listen, man. Things get too rough out here.
Listen, one of the funniest 50 bars of all time is, if my records sell slow, I'll show you my dick. Yeah. and then what happened? They slowed down, and then he started Power and said, season 1, here's my dick. 7 seasons later,
God,
Power's a successful show.
50's a legend.
I respect it. Speaking of that and nothing of that, I do have some condolences to give, man.
What happened?
Ed informed me of a staple, a landmark in New York City history. Mm-hmm. I don't care what borough you're from. I don't care if you're from New Jersey. I don't care if you're from Connecticut. I don't care if you're from around the world. Everyone on earth knows the West 4th McDonald's.
Yes.
Across from the Cage.
West 4th and 6th Avenue.
It is one of the most iconic McDonald's on planet Earth. Mm-hmm. First time I saw 2 dykes fight, I think I got punched too.
Yeah.
Just eating my...
Very violent era in the 90s. That was a very violent area.
2000s as well.
Early 2000s, yeah.
Listen, I'll put it this way. Rudy Giuliani took down the mob, cleaned up the entire city. There was one place in the entire city he could not clean up. Mm-hmm. East New York and the West 4th McDonald's.
Yeah. I'm surprised they were open as long as they were, man. Because that McDonald's was always a little shaky. The floors were always greasy.
That was with people's fucking blood and spit.
Yeah, it just was
homeless people's
very, very nasty place, but the fries were always fresh.
Well, I mean, they were seasoned with regret and disappointment.
Yeah.
But I didn't
know that though. I didn't know they were closed.
We found out about a month ago that they closed. I guess this means we all need to resort to, I guess the one on Essex and Delancey would be the next insane McDonald's. On
Essex and Delancey, yes. Okay. Mm-hmm.
City-wise.
Is that still open?
That is definitely still open.
Okay.
Just caught a Big Mac over there. And I'm not talking about the burger.
Had nothing to do with the menu.
But no, condolences to West 4th McDonald's. If you know, you know. I know our international listeners or outside of New York may not know what the fuck we're talking about, but it was an iconic
McDonald's in New York City for sure.
It did not matter at all.
You can get fries, dope, crack, weed, Molly, Happy Meal. You know, you can get whatever you need in there. Sneakers,
pussy,
bacon. You know, a haircut. It was just one of those McDonald's
assaulted.
Robbed, stabbed. One of those McDonald's that really left a mark on you. I got a few questions. You feel like
I love your questions. Are my favorite part of this podcast.
Yeah, I have a few questions. Why does, maybe it's just me, but why does head feel better when she's under the blanket and you can't see her? Is it just me?
I was about to answer quickly and it said in what you actually said.
I mean, it's like it's warmer. It's a lot warmer. It's a lot wetter. It's like...
Did you feel like it's Houdini? Like it's some magic trick?
It's almost like, you know, you can kind of pretend it's like one of the other chicks that's doing it because you can't really see her. So it's like, you know, you can play that mental mind game where it's like...
Oh, you missed her?
Yeah.
So you had to pretend she was giving you head?
Yeah, like, oh, yes, I haven't seen her in so long.
Oh, that's a whole nother topic.
Yeah, no. Let's one step at a time. I see you're wandering off.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I've definitely thought a chick thought of another dude while she forget it.
That's tough.
Neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Don't act like y'all haven't been there.
Never been. Sorry.
No, you didn't know. No, you just didn't know.
Good.
Out of sight, out of mind.
I'm cool with that too.
I'm just an overthinker. I like the visual experience.
Okay.
I like the eye contact.
Mm-hmm.
I like to see what you're doing. Mm-hmm. I like to move the hair around. I may like to pull some hair. I might even put my hand on your throat. I'm one of those type of people.
Okay. You're an aggressive little white boy.
No, it's done tenderly. It's done passionately. It's done. No, listen, I've been said on this podcast. I'm a missionary face to face.
Yeah.
I like to make love.
Missionaries.
I like to make love to people I don't love.
Yeah. Come on, that's the best love. That's the best love to make. You don't make love to people you actually love.
The cover thing is a cool surprise. I like that when I didn't see it coming. Like I was asleep, and all of a sudden I open my eyes and I can't see nobody, but I can feel head.
Yeah.
Like that is a great way to wake up.
Right.
But when head is expected, no, I need the interludes on the Kanye album. I need to see the visual experience. I need the whole thing. Like I don't want to look at my down comforter from Target. Like I need to see your face.
I mean, it's just something, I don't know, like when you laying down and you watching TV, got getting your cuddle game on and she just decides to like, go under the blankets and just start like, it's just like that's some fire head right there.
I mean, I feel like if you're a multitasker, like you could be on your phone and do shit and she won't be offended. But, or if you were actually enjoying the movie.
Right.
She could do that.
But what if you was eating a girl out, right? And you looked up and she was on her phone.
I would hope she would be taking a video of me. And I would convince myself otherwise because my ego is so fragile. Like, she's just taking a video.
Hey, looking up at a girl taking a video of you eating her out. You know how crazy that is?
That is super crazy. I don't think I've ever been recording eating pussy. I don't think I ever have.
Fam, listen, a woman has never recorded me eating. Are you crazy?
I wouldn't be
her
against
phone would
it.
hit the wall so hard that shit would turn into Skittles.
But why?
Are you kidding me?
You filmed yourself having sex before, right?
Me, yes.
I'm saying
sure.
She's never filmed you having sex?
Yeah, like she
has
my phone.
Yeah,
but I'm talking about like if you eating your girl out and you look up and she got it like this under the chin tight tuck like this.
And my
like this. When they get like this, that means she trying to get the angle.
I'd feel kind of flattered.
Nah, bro, you can't do that.
And she had the light on?
And that's what I'm saying. Like, if you look up and just see light and like titties, like All you see is like
Or if
titties
you
and
didn't
like
see titties.
Yeah, you
she had
can't
her
see
shirt
on.
on.
Hey, you had
Is
a
that
girl out
emasculating?
you had a girl out with her shirt on before?
I have before. Is that
You a
emasculating?
sick white boy.
Why?
Listen, I'm starting to learn.
Don't do that. Sometimes you take her drawers off first.
Wow.
Okay, I'll give you that. But you get right to it. You one of them. I tell you, aggressive white boy. You get right to. Let her take her shirt off, Rory.
Here's the thing. I like to eat pussy first.
All right, give me more context. Don't just say.
Because
what does first mean? Like before y'all go out?
All right, here's the thing. Because
what you mean you like to eat pussy first? No, you have to give me more than just first. Like, what do you mean?
I will eat pussy before we go out to eat.
Okay. Yes,
I like to
appetizer.
eat. If we're doing the oral exchange, if you will,
okay.
I would like to go first so I could focus better when I'm getting head. Like because there's a possibility I could nut while you give me head. That's a possibility in my life.
Okay.
And because I'm a gentleman, I still owe you that. And if I nut, I'm not eating your pussy.
I would hope not.
I gotta go first.
That's sick. That's sick. Yo, if you nut and then eat a girl out, yo, she should call the cops on you.
I gotta go first.
Nah, okay.
I gotta go first.
You know, all right, so you know yourself. You know that, yo, it's a possibility that I might, I might bust and it's over. Like I'm sex.
And
over.
if the pussy tastes good, I'm gonna eat pussy and then fuck. And
I would hope so. I would hope you're not just eating pussy and then getting up going about your day.
I'm not.
I hope that
I'm not at the
bringing
buffet.
it home.
Relax, Damaris.
I hope that you bringing it.
What's wrong with that? Mad things wrong with that.
Yeah, like
What the fuck you're dating?
We should take every man that just eats pussy and then
Would
leaves.
you respect a man that just ate pussy and left?
No, they
she
never.
wouldn't.
They don't.
No,
respect
she
that.
said she would. She wouldn't.
They don't respect that. They don't respect.
It would be a difference. It wouldn't be the respect that she really wants.
Yeah,
it would be I respect that I'm in control.
It's not even respect. She appreciates it. Like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, cool. But they don't. A woman doesn't respect the guy that just eats her out and then leaves.
So
Like,
let me flip the coin on that. Have you ate pussy under the covers with her above the covers?
oh yeah,
I can't. I've started that way. I get claustrophobic and I get hot really easily. Like my sweat glands ain't all
no,
the
that's
way
when
there.
you just got to put your feet all the way out the bottom of the cover.
Oh no, of course. Oh, I'm the king of that.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
get some type of air
Oh,
to
yeah,
feel
my
like
legs be hanging off the
okay,
bed.
all right.
Yeah,
There's some
yeah.
air.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
Yeah, I've done
Wow,
that.
we just had like a real relatable
yeah,
moment.
that's my shit. Put your legs, let your legs hang off the edge of the bed.
It's weird. Breezing your feet will like chill
Cools
your whole body
down.
The entire body will cool
immediately.
down.
Yeah, it's like 30-degree difference immediately. Yeah.
Yeah.
Put your legs out from under the blanket and continue doing what you was doing for sure.
But like the first half, then after that, I'm pushing the cover.
Do you put pause?
But
Do you
hold
put your
on.
ass up in the air when you eat pussy?
Oh.
No, maybe if I'm moving a little
You a
bit.
nasty white boy.
I don't arch.
Okay, yeah, don't arch.
Come on, I have
You got to do it
self-respect.
like you kind of looking for the remote under the bed.
have-
Like don't arch.
I have.
It's not an arch in your back when you do it. That's kind of like, yo, where's that?
I was
heard that
raised
shit fall.
around men. Like relax.
Yeah. You can't arch. You
I had
can,
some male figures in my life.
Yeah, you can't arch. You got to have like the iron board back. You know what I mean? Like the ironing board, like your back got to be straight. You know what I'm saying? And you got to kind of like dip your
Can I
knees
share
a
a
bit.
very self-conscious moment?
This is a safe space. You can share whatever you need to share in here,
All right.
Rory.
Sometimes I'm uncomfortable eating pussy butt naked for when I kick the blanket off.
Mm-hmm.
And like now, her view, I'm just thinking about her view.
Mm-hmm.
Like now you staring at my face and the top of my head, of course. But then I feel like you're staring just like at my ass.
Yeah.
I'm not comfortable with it.
You don't like
Just don't
you
look at
like,
my butt.
Yeah, like, you don't want your bare ass out.
I'm not that guy.
Yeah,
I don't think I have the cheeks that like
Rory, let me explain something
that
to you.
are built for just to be stared at.
Let me explain something to you. You're 30 years old, right?
31.
31. I'm 39. I'm going to tell you something. When you hit like 36, 30, you don't care what your body looks like naked anymore.
Oh no, I don't.
You don't
care.
give a fuck.
It's not that at all.
You will walk around the house. I used to only get naked like after I was in the bed.
Oh no, you're missing it. It's not an insecurity for me. I just want to give her the best experience, and I feel like there's other parts of my body that are aesthetically pleasing that she could look at while I'm eating pussy, and it's not like my really really white cheeks. Like my arms and face sit in the sun daily, and they're still really pasty.
Yeah.
Like my ass is really pasty.
Okay.
Like it could light the room up. That's
Okay.
why sometimes I do keep the cover on.
Okay, got
Because
you.
I don't want to raise her electricity
yeah.
bill. So like sometimes I'll keep my.
You don't
That's
wanna knock
also
the
why.
Wi-Fi out. I
That's
get it.
also why I like to keep to eat pussy first, because that means I could probably keep most of my lower half on, and then when it's come time to go.
No, but that's good. You know your strengths and your weaknesses, and you play to your strengths and for a productive game. I like that. That's
like, you know how chicks have like the tuning apps for their faces and all that type of shit for Instagram.
Yeah.
The only time I would download that app would be for sex tapes.
Okay.
And it would just to be like lower
to mute the light on your ass a little bit.
Filter of my thighs.
I got but that's good that you know that and you recognize that.
Like there's been intimate times where women, like they've sent me those screenshots or photos of videos, like I'm watching back on the sex tapes, and then they'll send me it and I'll be like, wow, you really get off to that?
Yeah.
I feel really bad for you.
Yeah. No, but I would.
That
listen,
guy
man,
needs a tan.
A woman filming you eating her out though is like top 5 like most scariest thoughts ever.
But why? What's bad about that?
Because you would just let me know. I don't want to be doing it and then look up and see a bright light in my fucking.
It's part of sexual assault.
Yeah, I don't want to. Don't do that. Like, let's not ask me. And then we can discuss.
But if she asks and you approve, would you like? I don't know, like turn it up a little bit, get a little theatrics.
She could.
Because that's why I don't like filming women when they give head, because for some reason, the same way we all act different when the camera goes on in any part of our lives. Like I want the same head. I don't want you to go crazy because the film is on.
Yeah, no, I don't. She just can't start talking to me crazy while I'm eating out if she's recording it. Like she can't tell me, yo, get that shit.
But why not?
No, don't talk to me like that. Don't talk to me like that. Don't talk to me.
Shorty can't tell you to get.
No, don't talk to me like that. Not on film. If it ain't no cameras around, like we cool, go ahead, get your shit off. On film?
But what if you getting it?
Nah, but you can't tell me to get it. If I'm already getting it, then don't tell me to get it.
But she's confirming.
Nah, don't do that. No, not while the cameras is on.
What if she?
Because you know what she gonna do is show that shit to her girls. Like, yo, look at this nigga. Like I be telling this nigga, get that shit.
What if you agreed that she could film you eating pussy and then she said your full government name in the middle of the video?
Come on, like again, take that phone and slam it against the wall. And it's gonna be Skittles everywhere. That's what I'm doing, fam. Like my government name? Nah, you can't yell my government name.
Too.
Yeah, you can't yell my full name in a sex tape. Are you crazy? No. You can't do that. You can't do that. But yeah, head under the blanket is just, I don't know. It just feels so. It's just like so comforting and so warm and so like, you know what I mean? It's like, what is happening under there? It's kind of like a surprise head. It's like, you don't know what's gonna happen next.
Yeah, but I feel like if she got lower, my knees would go up and then...
Lamborghini doors. What you want me to tell you, Rory?
Bruh.
It's part of it. Embrace it.
I embrace it.
Because look, if a woman...
It's not Lamborghini...
Listen, if a woman starts pushing your legs back, right? If she starts just
You put Lamborghini doors on that Escalade?
Yeah, for sure. Are you kidding? That was the first one. Are you kidding me? Like, listen, you can't fight it. Cause then it's gonna gnash you. Why can't I?
All right,
why?
but you don't feel weird looking at the blanket with your own knees up like
that. It turns into a teepee. It's kind of like, it's teepee time. I didn't know it was teepee time. Like,
you start giving like Native American chants.
Absolutely, you have to. It's part of the look. Who am I to fuck tradition up, Rory? You know what I'm saying? It was other guys before me that had to walk this passage. It's my turn now. I have to walk these streets. That's just what it is.
But you wouldn't want to like give her some type of breath air, like.
No, that's when you know the side of the blanket.
Of course,
you just wave that 3 times. Get some fresh cool air under there. Cool off a little bit.
That's her snorkel.
Yeah.
Not scuba. Like you get a little air.
Just wave that shit a couple 3 times. You know what I'm saying? That shit cools everything down. That's gonna buy her another 3 minutes for sure.
God. All right. Well, with the Lamborghini doors, how far can they go up? Or is it full suicide?
No. These are more so like
the push and the pull and up, or is it just the up?
It's more so like push and then pull up a little bit, but they don't completely just like we not doing that. We can't turn into a butterfly. No, we're not doing that.
Knees bent.
Elevated, 90-degree angle.
Okay, I'll ask the same question of eating pussy with the back arched. I will admit, when a woman has gone down in that area, I've been laying on my back. I may have perked up a little bit. It may have been a little one of these.
Yeah.
My back may have been arched.
Yeah, it's okay.
So we're moving the goalpost on back arches.
Well,
We have to unlearn this behavior more. Maybe it's okay for a man when he's with a woman to arch his back.
Nah, but you can't have your ass in the air and arch your back though. That's just, we can't.
Well, that's tooting. I would prefer that as a toot.
Yeah, we
tooting
can't.
Your butt.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. Actually, you should be laying down comfortable because you should be playing the long game at this point. So you want to be in the most comfortable position possible, which is usually laying flat, head in between her thighs, that type of thing.
And if she does it without request, how do you feel about yourself and how you're viewed, and how do you feel about her?
If she does what without request?
The Lamborghini doors. We know what we're talking about.
Oh,
do we need to explain what we're talking about? We're talking about getting our asses ate.
Oh no, that's when you look at her like, I had no idea. I didn't know that this was in your wheelhouse.
Yeah, but if she doesn't ask you, do you feel like a bit of a hoe? Like she just thought she could do that to me without asking? She just thought this the type of time I was on?
Yeah, I'm like, okay, she thinks I'm just like a have your way with me kind of guy.
Slam piece.
Yeah.
We've been through this.
Yo, every time you say slam piece, that is the funniest. That is so that phrase is like hysterical to me. But yeah, no, it definitely says like, oh, I know he's with it.
I mean,
because it's the same thing for a woman. Like if you start doing it to a woman and she's like, you're like, oh yeah, she nasty.
No,
she just let me do whatever I want to do.
That's standard for a woman.
A woman it's standard for her to be nasty.
No, if you're eating pussy to dabble around there to see if she's into it, and then typically usually are. That's standard with eating.
Well,
pussy.
it's only standard with women because
a woman giving you head. It's not standard to go eat fucking ass. That's not standard at all.
No, let me.
That's just us sick fucks that have finally admitted it.
Let me tell you something. You'll be very surprised at how many women really enjoy licking their man's ass. You'll be very surprised.
I'll wait for the poll.
Yeah, no.
I'll wait for the CDC.
Pull up your IG now. Let's make it a poll story right now.
Do it.
Let's make it a poll story right now.
Do it.
Ladies, how many of y'all actually enjoy licking your man's ass? And I guarantee, what do you think it would be, first of all? Let's just say what you think the percentage will be.
90-10.
You think it will be 90-10? 90% of women say yes, they do? I'm with Eden on this one.
And I'm not against y'all. I'm a bit more concerned about the why.
What do you mean?
Like
why they like licking their man's
my
ass?
thoughts go way deeper than the numbers. Mine is concerned with the why.
Why do women like licking their man's ass?
It goes back to what I was saying with everyone on earth would agree that women's bodies look amazing, including people that don't like women. Mm-hmm. There's nothing attractive about a man's ass, and that's probably coming from men that like men.
Okay.
We don't have attractive assholes.
Okay.
Now, granted, have I enjoyed getting my ass ate? Of course. Did I appreciate her more than you would understand, because I know it's probably not the greatest experience.
Yeah.
Now, women, it's a different type of upkeep. Listen, I take care of my ass, but it's a different type of upkeep because the vagina hole is so close to that. Like, there's so much going on there that it's a cleanliness that is way different. It's waxed. Eating a woman's ass, and this isn't my preference thing, just a aesthetic thing.
Okay,
makes way more sense to me.
Okay.
So of course I agree with y'all. It might be 90-10 as far as women enjoying eating their man's ass. I just want to know why.
We're gonna poll that one.
It's fucking gross.
Let's poll that, and let's get the numbers back, and let's get the why.
Next post is
let's get the why.
You know why it is? Because women are fucking evil and they like to see their man squirm.
Yeah,
you do.
Yeah, squirm me.
Only time we're vulnerable.
Squirm me. Squirm me, nigga. Nigga, fuck you mean?
Like a beetle on its back.
Squirm me. Like a turtle that flipped over on the shelf. I'm just here. Squirm me. I wouldn't give a fuck. What case study you got going on?
God.
Squirm me. Hell yeah. But yeah, the Donda album was real. I really, Rory, I gotta tell you, Kanye really,
No, I felt closer to God than I ever had.
Oh God, I gotta tell you, man. Remote control. I know what the remote control is.
First of all, the Bible we need to revisit, because I've never felt closer to God than when I had a woman's tongue in my ass.
Oh my God. Whew. Lord, I knew 1 Corinthians, everything. I get it.
Genesis 1.
I get it. Oh man, we are sick.
Anyways, with that said, I don't even know where my phone is with the topics, but we can keep rolling. I don't know how we got down there. You had more questions. I'm sorry.
Oh,
there
yeah.
was a list of questions.
What do you
remember in that undisclosed city when we had multiple shows in one day, and in between shows you came back and said you got your diaper changed?
What?
Where was that?
I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna fuck up whatever you was doing in your life.
Sure. Sounds like me.
It was like
How do you feel about marriage? Like, do you honestly think that? No, listen. Listen, we're gonna get.
Is this a setup?
Yeah, we're gonna get.
Where's Ashton Kutcher?
No. For me, I think that marriage is a byproduct of love.
Marriage, okay. I'm on board so far.
I think if you love somebody, I think it gets to a point where, it's like, okay, let's show our entire families how much we love each other and how much we're committed to each other, and let's join families and join bank accounts and let's join funds and,
Marriage is the weirdest concept on earth to me.
I felt that way too, but I had to ask somebody that, had a little more experience as far as.
Well, no, I mean, if you have
road.
a partner that really wants that experience, I don't think it's odd that a woman or anyone period would want to express or show the world how much they love their partner and celebrate it and have a ceremony and have some type of bond together. Like, let's have all our family come together and watch us say how much we love each other. I don't think that's weird at all. Mm-hmm. I just think how we've connected this entire tornado of bullshit into marriage, as far as money, feelings, expectations, how I'm valued, how I'm looked at to other people, is the craziest thing on earth.
Like, how in other cultures they have it to where, like, the daughter is literally groomed to marry you.
Of course.
Like, from birth. Like, she knows everything about you. She knows, what you like. She knows everything. That, to me, is a little weird.
Well, I think that had...
And that's no disrespect to other cultures and nothing like that. But just to me, it's kind of like...
I think that had to deal with families that were keeping societies going. Like, that's a...
and bringing families together.
Exactly. I think that's a survival tactic at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. In a much broader sense. Mm-hmm. That's really keeping a culture and a society moving, and putting aside feelings. But that makes more sense to me than putting pressure on a society that doesn't feel valued unless someone says they want to marry them.
Right.
To me, that's way more idiotic, because our society does not rely on people getting married. People will reproduce regardless. People can get jobs regardless. People can continue to move America or other countries like us anytime. We don't need marriage to do so.
Right.
Some societies and cultures needed it. Mm-hmm. It's a different time. And we're still going by the standards of times before us in this one with the same laws. And it's fucking weird. And the same way of thinking.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm ever getting married. I say all that to say that.
And I think that's actually mad regular to say.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I want, family under the same house, backyard, picket fence, all of that shit. But marriage, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I mean, because then if you want to split, you're now looking at the government is now also involved in your divorce, like your...
Exactly.
Us breaking up. We're breaking up because of a feeling.
Exactly.
Now I gotta put y'all back involved.
No.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah. All right. I just wanted your opinion on it.
I don't even know if I made any sense. It made sense in my head.
No, you
Maybe
made
I'm
sense.
venting.
I got it. And I was asking the question, so that's the important part.
I just hope I articulated right. I wish I could have prepared.
You didn't study for that?
No, I just acted off emotion.
It's okay. It's all right. You got a little chartreuse. Is that chartreuse in the face? That color?
That sounds like a seasoning.
It's a chartreuse, right? He got a little red.
I feel like I would put some chartreuse in my Chipotle.
Try it. Yeah, chartreuse. Is that right?
Red in the face. Well, that's my natural complexion.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's just his natural complexion.
But yes, I just, in conclusion, I think marriage has just become a full circle cycle, and that's a
cycle.
Double entendre of circle and cycle.
Yeah.
Of just feeling valued, and then let's add in the government to make sure we really love each other.
Gotta add them in, yeah. Anytime you start talking about combining and joining.
I'm gonna get a tax break because I decided I really love this person.
Yeah.
Thank you, government, for letting me know I really love them.
Yeah. And we love that you love them. So here's a tax break.
It's fucking crazy. And by the way, don't ever feel like you're not valued if you're not married.
Yeah, that's a whole nother.
It's just not for some people.
Yeah. We should normalize getting divorced and still being cool. I don't think that if you get a divorce, it means that y'all are like enemies and you can't speak and you can't be around each other and you can't. Because I know some people that were married, gotten divorced, and they're like cool to this day. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I think that we should normalize that. Like, that should be.
It's hard to normalize that when you add in that government.
Depending on how you depending on how and why you get divorced, though.
But again, that comes down to that government aspect of it, where not only, for the most part, I would hope people marry someone that they love and want to be with. Mm-hmm. And of course, those feelings can change. Mm-hmm. So when you guys break up, there's some type of crushed feeling in there. Mm-hmm. Now, let me add in the government saying I have to give you half of my earnings or half of now we're getting into me not only feeling bad about breaking up, now I'm resenting you as a fucking human being because you're trying to take not only my fucking soul, you're trying to take my money. Mm-hmm. So it is divorces are hard to normalize or to be cool because you're taking more than just my feelings at this point. Now the government, yes, you're taking my way of living. You're taking my livelihood.
My car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like at least I was hurt enough and I could go drive to try to find another chick to make me feel better.
No.
Now I can't do that. Yeah. And now I'm broke and now women won't even like me. I'm a broke divorcee and you're living in the house that I paid for.
Yeah.
How am I not going to resent you?
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's what I said. It depends on how and why you get divorced and things like that. But I've seen, examples of people that were married and, it just didn't work out and they got divorced. And to this day, they're cool.
The worst thing is a scorned human, it's not even gender specific, that has a divorce lawyer putting the battery in their back. Because when you're hurt, you're obviously going to say things you probably don't mean about the person you love, even if you don't particularly like them anymore. Mm-hmm. Add in a divorce lawyer that says, oh, you're entitled to this. You're going to fucking hate that person for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
That's why divorce is so nasty. That's what I'm saying.
I think it comes down to
if you got a kid and you got to put in the courtroom, now I got to add in a judge.
Yeah, yeah.
Now I got to sit with some dude I don't know, nor does my kid know, and you're monitoring us? No, this is my child. Mm-hmm. Who the fuck are you?
Right, right. Yeah, it gets nasty after a while. That's what I'm saying. It depends on how and why you get a divorce. But I think for the most part, if it's like just something where it's just like, we're just not happy, this is just, maybe we weren't ready for this type of thing, I think that you should normalize, we can have a divorce and still be cool after that.
But you never really, for the most part, have to go down that path had you guys not put on paper that y'all were together. Because we see people that have been in relationships for fucking 20 years break up that weren't actually married.
Right.
And yeah, of course it sucks and it can get messy and there's weird shit.
There's so much time invested.
But it's not, everyone leaves with their shit.
Right. Right.
There's nothing you can really weaponize to leave with to destroy that person further.
Right.
Like, oh, now I'm really feeling petty. I can take that. I'm entitled to that.
Yeah.
That's all. Listen, my aunt, who has been not married to her boyfriend since I was 2 years old, has the best relationship I've ever seen in my entire life.
And they're not married?
No. Live together, kids, they are the fucking... I look at them as like the quintessential couple ever. Right. They are fucking amazing.
See?
And they're like, we're not getting married. Right. What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
See? But that's more, I feel like more people should talk about that.
I agree.
Yeah, more people should talk about that.
Let's do the love ceremony. Let's do the party. Let's do the entire thing. I'm not saying let's not do a wedding.
Right.
Just leave Uncle Sam the fuck out of this.
Right. I feel you. I like that. I think more couples that are like that and that go through that, I think they should speak out more about that and let people know, listen, you don't have to, get this certificate and notarized and all this shit and to be happy and in love and with each other for 20, 30, 40, whatever many years.
That doubles back to the perception of what people think. Like, oh, he can't really love you because y'all are not married. And it's like, well, first of all, you're not in a relationship. He does love me. Mm-hmm. No, we don't. We don't need the government.
No. You can still have,
Instagram.
Like you said, you can still have a wedding.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You can still have all of that. But as far as having the families come over and it's a party and we confessing our love to each other, and you can still do all of that. But like you said, keep the government out of it. Because that's where shit gets really crazy.
Well, with that said, Bishop Sycamore.
Bishop Sycamore? What do you mean?
Bishop Sicko Mode.
Sicko Mode?
That's where I'm enrolling my children.
What is that? I'm missing something.
You not catch the ESPN high school football games recently?
No.
Bishop Sycamore is a online high school that recently played a football game against another school. Which, can we look into Bishop IM or whatever the fuck the other school is called? IMG. They are not a real high school. They're a group of 20 to 30-year-olds with a head coach that has warrants out that played in a high school football game on TV, on ESPN, have been playing high schools. They did 3 games. They got their asses whooped by a bunch of high school kids.
Wait. Bishop Sycamore IMG in the high school football game that duped ESPN. Okay, so you're telling me there was 30-year-olds
20-year-olds and 30-year-olds.
Playing for a high school, quote unquote,
didn't exist.
Team that didn't exist. And the 30-year-olds got their ass whooped by a legit high school?
Like, no, 50-0 ass whooped.
20 and 30-year-old men.
And they were dropout, like, JUCO. Like, they played ball before. It wasn't like they were some bums. And then played against a regular high school team and lost 50-0.
50-0.
And these were 20 and 30-year-old men?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, them niggas, they need to What? How does that even happen?
No, all right, so no one's really asking the real questions on this. What was the main goal of Bishop Sycamore? What were they getting at this?
The NFL?
How?
You're not
You
making
can't
NFL
jump from the high school to the NFL.
No,
so
it's
how?
not happening.
You can't go to college. They're gonna ask your social security number.
Yeah,
Like-
no, and yeah.
What were they trying to get out of this? Like, what was the main? If you plot this hard, like you have uniforms, you got a coach, and you got ESPN to get you on.
So nobody knew that?
You registered a high school. What was the main goal?
Wait, nobody knew that these men were 20 and 30 years old?
They just found out. They played 3 games. One was on ESPN.
Anything is possible.
And mind you, again, someone that is a Catholic, a lot of high schools that are bishop come from Catholicism and things that were in the Bible. I've read the Bible, like Sycamore. I don't know what chapter Sycamore is in.
No, we just saw Sycamore last week at Last Lap.
Shout out to Sycamore.
Yeah, we just saw him
One of my
last
favorite
week.
DJs.
Yeah. We just saw him last week at Last Lap.
No, I really want to know like what they were trying to do here.
I don't know, but it was 58-0.
58-0, but what was the goal? I'm not mad at the scam. I'm not mad at it at all. That's actually hysterical.
Well, what was the scam?
What did you want to do?
Yeah, like I don't even. You 30-year-old high school football player is just insane.
It's like scamming Best Buy for 1,000 MacBooks and then going to a parking lot and smashing the MacBooks.
Right.
Like, why do we even do this?
Yeah, I don't know how a 30-year-old would be on a football team in high school and allow 16 and 17-year-old kids to kick their ass. I mean,
maybe ESPN gave the quote-unquote Bishop Sycamore money to get on ESPN, like a donation to the school. But even then, how much is that going to bust down on a full football team?
So that means that because the school would have to be behind this.
Well, there's no school. No school exists, period.
They also had a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, man, wait a minute. So the school is fake.
It doesn't exist at all. It was
so these were just grown men that was just.
They found the address of the school. It was an apartment building.
And they ended up playing on ESPN.
Yes.
Against a high school team.
Against a legit high school team.
Mm-hmm. They played 3 legit high school games. One ended up on ESPN where they lost 58-0.
And nobody figured out that this was a fake high school before any of this?
The entire time the announcers kept trying to pull up, all right, number 52 is not coming up in our system. It says here number 11 has a bunch of D1 offers, but we can't find in our database which offers those are.
Number 7's favorite movie is The Mighty Ducks. Like, it was going to that type of shit. Like,
and they should have known if his favorite movie is Mighty Ducks. Yeah, he's not in high school.
He's not in high school. Like The Mighty Ducks, that was the 90s.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, nah, that's some weird shit. I didn't hear about this though.
It was all over the internet past 2 days.
Yeah, no, I was
Very
too
much
busy
so.
eating vegan ice cream with Jermaine Dupri. I'm sorry.
Clearly. No, but speaking of people being in their 30s, I didn't feel like I was in my 30s when I turned 30.
Of course not.
Or when I turned 31 initially.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've officially found out I'm in my 30s.
What
For
happened?
2 reasons.
Okay.
When I was a kid, I used to hear my dad breathe like when he was just standing,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought it was the weirdest thing in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why can I hear you breathe? I hear myself breathe all the time now to the point I'm almost embarrassed.
Mm-hmm.
I just breathe very loud now.
Yeah.
Second one, speaking of my father, I don't know if you know Steve's Sizzling Steaks in New Jersey. It's right by Giant Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Legendary spot. If you know, you know. They like douse their steaks in this soy sauce, which I think is called Maggie sauce or some shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
My dad and I went. We had 1 beer each, went to sleep. I woke up with the worst hangover of my entire life. Not from the 1 beer I had. My body can't take soy anymore. I was out of commission for a day because I ate a steak that had soy on it. You guys may be older and think that that's regular. I could not fucking move.
I mean, for me, I didn't feel like I was 30 until I was about, or in my 30s until I was probably 37.
So today.
No, couple years ago. But I felt it in my knees first.
A soy hangover?
Yeah, no, I don't know.
I could
what
smell
that
it.
is.
I woke up in the middle of my sleep and could smell it on my fingers. I went and washed my hands more. I was drinking water. I was dying.
You might be allergic to soy.
I'm not. No, I just think I'm starting to get old and I can't douse my
but
food in
that's what
sodium anymore.
that's what happens as you get older though. Your body starts to like have reactions to certain foods and shit.
I be near people like self-conscious that I'm breathing too hard next to them.
You got that heavy.
I never had that until now.
Breathing. Yeah, you got to get that checked out.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna die.
No, but not soon. Hopefully, like we got some work to do here. I don't want you to die too soon.
It might be in our contract. It's cool.
That if you die, like
we still get the money.
It's guaranteed. All right, cool. Don't worry
Guaranteed
about it.
contract.
Go ahead. Check out if you
In
want.
podcasting, it's like if you pop a hamstring, guaranteed full money.
Oh, okay, and no problem.
But you could die in this spot.
No problem.
Sodium overdose.
Yeah, but for me, it was my knees and my back.
Okay.
That's when I knew I was like, oh yeah, I'm in my first time. You try to go on the court and think that you can just, without stretching, warming up, you can just go out there and start running up and down. It doesn't happen anymore in your 30s. You gotta warm that Cadillac up. Let it sit. You know what I mean? Warm it up. 10 minutes.
Take it around the block once.
Exactly.
Before you hit 60.
Exactly. That's what you got to do. You can't just go out there and start running up and down, jumping. You're going to break something, pull something. But yeah, you need to get that checked out though. You might be allergic to soy.
But I put soy sauce on everything.
Yeah. Now you know you can't.
Maybe that's it.
You're a soy boy now.
Don't call me a soy boy. It was called Maggie sauce, I think.
Maggie sauce.
Maybe I'm just lost at the fact I had the worst hangover of my life and it was because of soy.
It might not have been that though. I think you thinking it might have been that, but it might not have
I
been
had
that.
1 beer and I felt like I got hit by a truck.
Sometimes that's all it takes.
Maybe gluten.
I guzzled Hennessy for 7 years.
Yeah. You really
and
took
was
that
unaffected.
You took that thing on the road. Yeah, I don't know, man. You should definitely get that checked out though.
Oh my God.
Just tell your doctor, like, yo, listen, I had 1 beer and I
could smell it. I had leftovers. I opened my fridge. I had like spidey senses on soy.
You and Pops was going soy crazy.
I threw that shit in the trash immediately. Fucking expensive ass steak. I was like, get this shit. Tell you, waking up in my sleep with my hands close to my nose, like, oh my God, there's still soy on here.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah, no, that's not good. That's not good. Well, yeah, get that checked out, man. Want to make sure you're all right.
Thank you. I got nothing else, man. I'm exhausted. I'll be at Made in America this weekend, taking my mom to go see Maroon 5 at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm gonna do
Don't
this.
throw mom in that. You want to see Adam. You know you want to see Adam. You got your tat. You gonna show Adam your tat. You're gonna share tat stories.
I mean,
like, Adam, I got this one.
This is my tribal tattoo of the tribe I'm not in.
You and Adam Levine are gonna share.
This Chinese emblem means peace.
Yeah, you and Adam gotta do like y'all gotta share your tat story with each other.
So I'm a little nervous.
Don't be shy.
Okay. I've shared stories with you publicly about me taking my mom to places. Like when my mom met Jay Leno with her best friend, how like I was a little uncomfortable of like how open they were to Jay.
Right. To
like,
Jay.
I was like, all right, man, look at his chin. He's not that attractive. Y'all like doing a little too much.
Yeah, he's not that funny. Yeah.
So Adam Levine is like, it's JFK, Derek Jeter, and Adam Levine for my mom. Like those
are the guys that do it for your mom.
That go crazy.
She goes crazy for him. Okay.
And then like mad black guys, but I don't want to get into that.
Yeah. I'm sure Denzel is somewhere on that list. Most white women love Denzel.
Of course. I mean, listen, I love Denzel.
Yeah.
So PJ Morton is my guy. He's the keyboard player outside of his own amazing solo careers. He's a keyboard player in Maroon 5. So he said he could get me, my mom, and her best friend passes to the show. Now, I don't know. Look how my mom reacted to Jay Leno, who's hideous.
Right.
How is she going to react in front of me to a man that I deem extremely handsome?
Yeah, you're going to have to strap moms down.
And can sing, like after the show.
Yeah.
Like, what am I going to...
You're going to have to watch moms. Keep a close eye on them.
Should I flirt harder? Like,
no. You should not flirt with Adam Levine. No.
Like, should I make my mom even more uncomfortable?
I don't
know the strategy I should do.
No. What you should do is, Mom, this is Adam Levine. Hey, hi, and we're out of here. You got to keep it short, quick.
I don't think she's gonna let me. And first of all, it'll probably be after the show, after my mom's had a couple Chardonnays, like the cheap twist off Chardonnays. Oh
man, you know how
she might start feeling less. She's with her best friend, who's her enabler.
Oh man, they're gonna start texting each other in the same room.
Who was asking Jay Leno which room in the house they could live in?
Yeah. Oh man.
With Adam?
Yeah.
That's a different monster.
Yeah. This is gonna be
That's
bad.
That's like Rihanna for us.
Yeah. This is gonna be bad. This you're gonna learn a lot about your moms this weekend. You're gonna learn a lot. You're gonna learn that before you were born, your mom was a 20-year-old harlot running around the mean streets of Queens.
No, she was in your territory in the Bronx.
Oh
going
my
crazy.
goodness, in the Bronx.
She was in Yonkers and Bronx going nuts.
You're gonna learn. You're gonna see remnants of that this weekend. Adam is gonna bring all of that out. He's gonna pull all of that out.
I'm nervous, man.
Don't be nervous, man. Just let Adam know you'll punch him in his face. That's all. You gotta threaten Adam.
Of course.
You gotta throw your Adam. Don't play with me.
Adam know what time.
Yeah, don't play. Don't let the gap in my tats fool you.
First of all, Adam Levine has really nice tattoos. I have shitty tattoos. That should let you know who could fight.
Exactly. The shitty tat guy, I'm rolling.
Yes,
I'm rolling.
Anytime.
The shitty tat guy
with his mom.
Oh God, you can fight.
Sorry, PJ, your gospel music isn't gonna get it done.
I'm definitely
not gonna calm me down.
I'm definitely taking the shitty tat guy over the clean tat guy for sure, any day.
Look at this guy. He's beautiful. I'm definitely taking my dad bod and shitty tats over his beautiful body and great tattoos in a fight.
This is gonna be a fun weekend for you, man. I'm praying for you. I hope that
I literally have to drive to Made in America.
Oh, the ride back.
Situate my family for those tickets. Get back in a car, drive to South Jersey, get my mom and her best friend who are driving down separately to the Tweeter Center, wherever the fuck it is for this Maroon 5 show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bleep that. And then drive back to Made in America. And then on Sunday, go back to Made in America again, get my mom situated again. This is going to be terrible.
This is going to be a great weekend.
What happens if my mom runs into Adam Levine's
dressing room,
Justin Bieber, and Lloyd Banks in the same weekend?
Oh, you're going to learn a lot about moms this weekend. Well, listen, man, have fun. Hope moms and her best friend have a great time. Show them a great time. Get them Chardonnayed up.
Oh, they will be Chardonnay. They'll be shard up.
Just don't you get shard up.
Oh no, I'm gonna be sober.
Yeah, you gotta be
on my P's and Q's.
Yeah. Adam works out. You gotta be sober. Yeah, you gotta be sober for this.
I just hope he's tired after the show.
Oh no, that's when the adrenaline's still flowing. You know that.
Yeah. Come on, I know. Calf muscle.
Yeah.
I know where he's vulnerable.
Oh man. So listen, man, we got hopefully we got an amazing CLB album finally that the people are listening to right now, listening to this. We'll stop listening to the album to listen to this.
I'm only dragging this podcast so I can try to stay up long enough for midnight to hear it.
Oh, is that what you're trying to do? Oh, well, we're going to wrap this thing up then. You're going to have to get find somewhere else to kill your time, buddy. We held the listeners long enough.
Killed enough time.
So yeah, man, we got the Drake album. Is there any other albums coming out? Or has everybody avoided
I would hope they would, and all the artists I do love, and if they were putting out albums, you're fucking stupid, and I don't care about your album, even though I love you.
Yeah,
it's Drake time. Like I don't care who you are, it's Drake time. Even if you hate Drake, you're gonna stay up to hate him.
Oh shit, we didn't even talk about the fact that Summer's IG, her IG live.
You was happy, wasn't you?
No, I wasn't happy.
You was happy. I know. I watched.
No, I was happy for different reasons. I was actually with Justice and
you was sitting like, oh, he is a bum, isn't he?
No, I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. But I was
did
happy.
That to you?
I was happy because it's almost like this was planned and it's not. Because everything that's happening is everything that she's addressing on the new album. So it's like it's almost like a perfect setup, rollout type of thing, and it's not planned, and it's unfortunate at the same time because a baby is involved. But this is one of the classic IG live moments, though.
It was just another moment for me where I'm like, if all parties involved, there are people that rely on these types of comments and messiness to continue their career. Mm-hmm. Plenty of people do. Mm-hmm. Summer and London are not two of those people. Mm-hmm. I don't know the baby mother, would never put that on her. Or the other baby mothers, I have no idea. But it'd be so easy. The only reason these responses are coming is not because of what people said online. It was because of the comments of what was said.
Right.
Once everyone stops addressing the comments, because that's what's getting you out your ego and your pride. It ain't really what people are saying. It's because people are reacting to it.
Right.
This will stop happening, and people can have these private conversations alone.
Right. Well, listen,
it's nasty to me. It's gross.
This album is phenomenal, and it's gonna hit a little harder now after all of this is going on. And
are you part of the rollout?
No, I'm not part of the rollout.
Is this their Mercedes-Benz
No.
stadium?
No. I'm not a part of the rollout, but I've heard the records, I know the content, and this is all part of the story. This is all part of the moment of things that are happening in real time right now. So
I will say Summer is very funny and really good at telling stories and very charismatic when she says shit.
A lot of personality. Yeah, it's like,
I did laugh outside of the messiness, which I thought none of us need to hear this. This is amongst parents and their children.
Yeah.
I did enjoy, was this a bathroom?
Yeah.
This bathroom telltale of what happened.
That's where you get your shit off, in the bathroom, literally.
Oh.
Get your shit off.
Well, yeah, entendres.
I'm here all week, don't worry about it.
No, you're not. You'll be in Atlanta again this weekend. I asked you to come to Philly with me, and you were like, no, I got to go to a writing session.
That's not, get the fuck, see, you just like putting bullshit out there. That's not what happened. Cut it out.
All right, I leave Saturday morning.
Yeah, but I don't.
Ride with me. There's no one else in my car. My mom's driving separately with her friend. It's just me and the Mozzie.
I don't know.
You could throw someone in the back too. I won't question her.
I don't want to go see Adam Levine though.
Well, I'm driving a maid first. Adam is at night.
Okay.
I'm driving a maid.
Okay.
On Saturday morning, I'm driving right to Made in America.
Okay.
I will leave you with Sean and your brothers.
Uh-huh.
I will go to
Sean. I just caught that.
I will leave you with them.
Oh, man.
I will then take my mother to the Tweeter Center, where the fuck it is.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And then I will meet you Sunday morning again to go watch Griselda, Banks, Gibbs. Yeah. Me and Gibbs could have a nice little Eskimo brother conversation.
That's what it was. I didn't book my hotel.
All right, I got your hotel.
And I'm sure
I got your hotel then.
I'm sure they're booked out.
No, they're not.
It's Philly.
It's a major city.
In America.
It's a major city.
Yeah, but I don't want to be in the bullshit hotel.
Nah, but like I got money, so I'll put you in a nice one.
First of all, don't ever look me in my eyes and tell me you got money. Like I'm some fucking IG vixen. Like who you think you talking to?
I would never say it to an IG vixen.
I got money.
I tell every IG chick I'm broke as fuck.
Yeah, I'm broke.
What?
I'm broke. Let me find a hotel.
I only tell chicks not asking for money that I have money.
Let me find a hotel. If I can find a hotel, I'll go.
Listen, a nice little road trip.
Yeah, no,
could listen to West Side Gun all the way down.
I'm down. If I could find a hotel,
Tamara's gonna come.
Oh yeah. She like, I don't know. If I can find a hotel, I'll go with you.
All right, I haven't booked my hotel yet either. So
for real?
I booked my mom and her friends one. Because I didn't know where I was going to end up after the Adam Levine concert.
Okay.
That's in South Jersey.
Got you. So
I don't know if I'm going to go back to Philly
I got you. I see.
So because my mom's, it's
If I can find a
the
hotel,
people don't need to hear what my mom's plans are.
Exactly. If I can find a hotel, I'll go with you.
Right.
We'll make it a road trip for sure.
You can invite Summer.
She's busy with her album rollout right now. She's gearing up for that.
She can roll
but I
out
would.
Philly.
She's always invited to hang out with us anytime. Someone should actually come on the show and kick it with us.
If only we knew her manager and her label.
If only we had a.
And if only I knew someone that was in a writing session.
Yeah.
All weekend.
I don't. Listen, man. We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. I know some people. We'll make it happen.
All right.
We'll make it happen. That's a great conversation to have with Summer.
I would love to. I don't know Summer Walker.
I don't either.
You do.
I don't know her. But I think that'd be a great conversation. I think so.
Plant the seeds?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm ready when you are.
All right, well, listen, man. Y'all be safe. Have a great week. Great week of music, I guess. Only Drake is dropping, so everybody else kind of got out the way.
Next episode, I'm sure I'm gonna have 10,000 lyrical breakdowns.
Oh, we got a
next episode. You're either gonna really anticipate and can't wait for, or just be like, I'm not gonna listen to this.
Yeah,
because it's gonna be
either way.
It's gonna be the CLB episode. I'm just gonna let y'all know now.
No, it will be because this was a long time coming, and now that Kanye and Drake are out, we got to kind of
And don't let us hear some shit that we can make a quick sketch.
Yeah.
Over the weekend from the CLB shit, because Maul's really gonna come to Philly if that's the case.
It's happening,
and we're gonna have to shoot something.
It's happening. It's definitely happening. So yeah, y'all be safe. Have a great week. Download all of your favorite artists. Stream all your favorite artists. Shout out to Belly. Shout out to Westside Gun. Currency put a project out too. I forgot to mention that. I got to check out over the weekend.
Yeah, I have to check that out. If you want to text us, 917-810-2295. Let's add this to the next week episode, like at the top. We don't have to edit this part, but 917-810-2295. If you really want to text Maul and I, and we'll get into what type of text messages you'll get from the both of us.
Yeah, text us
this entire thing, because I think this is a segment we need to do not right at the end.
Text us some questions that y'all want us to ask each other.
Like if you want the hammer pick quick.
Oh, Rory's up till 5 in the morning.
That's Maul right there.
Yeah, no, that's right in. Yo, why are you throwing that on me? That'll be funny though.
Yeah, I want to get into a segment about that.
Yeah,
for sure.
I would love to hear. I would love to hear some of the questions that y'all want to ask us and y'all want us to answer on air. But yeah, man, be safe this weekend, and we'll talk to y'all next week. Until then,
Certified Lover Boy's out.
And Rory is out with Adam. Peace.
It's not funny.
No, Rory and